Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
I was getting things set up here.
Okay, what are we doing?
Gin.
All right.
Gin. So we were talking earlier, and I think, have I sort of won you over yet? I know gin wasn't your favorite.
Gin was never my thing at all.
Okay.
Not at all. You introduced me to the Knickerbocker Blueberry Gin.
Of course.
And that started to sway my opinion of gin.
Okay.
And then more often I was looking at different drinks on menus that incorporated gin, and I'm like, this sounds good. So I've been trying a lot more gin drinks when I go out or when I'm mixing things.
That's really good, because gin to me is amazing. But I know so many people don't necessarily like gin, or they think of that pine tree stuff.
Yes.
So,
it reminds me of Pine Sol, and
yeah.
Not loving that.
So I want to change people's minds today, which is why I have all of these gins. I even have that blueberry gin up there just to show people.
So good.
You can flavor it. They actually paint the bottle. It's not even blue. It's clear. So the Knickerbocker is distributed through New Holland, and it's all over. But gin to me, I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to drinking, as I fill this up with ice. Gin actually didn't come from London. It came from the Netherlands. And the parent spirit to gin was called Genever. And like all things during the trade routes of England taking over the world, they came across this in the Netherlands. They're like, we can do it for ourselves.
Yeah.
And they made London Dry Gin. But
interesting.
Before that, it is from the Netherlands, and they had like some crazy infusions and things that they would do. And then like in America, like alcohol is super regulated, right?
Yeah.
But the weird thing, the one thing that is like when you look at the instructions as to how to make gin that's like acceptable in the United States, all it says is it must start out as a neutral spirit that has juniper and coriander present. So like literally you could have like a juniper berry in like a whole vat and technically call it gin.
Interesting.
I know. It's one of the only ones that, like, I mean, you know, bourbon
it's so regulated.
It's so regulated.
Yes.
And to be called this, it's got to be this and this and this.
Yes, an asserted percentage, and it has
Exactly.
to be barrels.
Yeah. Gin doesn't have that.
Okay. So we can just do whatever we want and call it gin.
Not quite. Not quite.
Okay.
But, so I found some gin from my friends at the Long Road. They are actually here in Grand Rapids. I'm going to add some ice. So they make a cocktail called Oliver's Ocean. And this cocktail is seriously one of my favorite cocktails. And it's sophisticated. It's all the things that you sort of want it to be. And it's sweet, but not too sweet. So
I like sweet, but not too sweet.
that's why I thought this would be perfect for you. So what I did is I already rimmed this glass with sugar. And I have a lot of ice ready to go. And I am going to do 2 ounces. Well, I'm going to do 1.5 ounces, but you know how I am.
You're just going to kind of eyeball it.
It's going to be closer to 2 ounces of the Long Road gin. And they do a traditional dry gin as well as another gin called Michigan. Because it's Michigan. So
I love it.
Yeah, and they get like the junipers from up north. So they also make their own simple syrups.
Oh.
And this is where it gets really fun. So I'm going to add some simple syrup. They do lavender and rosemary, and the rosemary and lavender simple syrups are like amazing. I'm also going to add just a half a lemon squeeze to this. So just a little bit of lemon, and let me get this thing going right here. We're not doing too much at all, but just a little dash there. And before I came over here, because I was so excited to get you into a gin cocktail, actually charred a grapefruit on the grill. Look at that thing. So I charred my grapefruit, so we're going to get some fresh grapefruit juice in here too.
What is your level of commitment to this?
Oh yeah. Well, I want you to really like gin. I'm trying to make sure that you don't have a bad experience with this stuff. So I've added my grapefruit juice. I've added my simple syrup right there, and I have my gin. And I am going to give this a nice shake. And this is called the Oliver's Ocean from the Long Road.
We haven't been to Long Road yet. It's been on my list of places that I want to visit, and I see they're doing some really cool stuff now that they've reopened. And
you want to go? We should go together.
We need to go because I haven't been there yet.
Let's go together. Let's do a video there.
Sure.
Well, Long Road, we're coming over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message them.
Let us know when.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
But yeah, no, they've always been on my list of places to try.
Oh, they are an awesome place too.
Get around and.
Look at this thing.
That's
so it's got
beautiful.
a great color
to
it.
Great color.
Yeah. Normally I have it in a Collins glass, so it's a little skinnier, and I have a charred grapefruit.
Yeah.
But this is the Oliver's Ocean,
Okay.
and I'll let you give that a try. Well,
Is it best served through a straw?
no.
I feel like everything is best served through a straw, to be quite honest.
Well, those straws, because we make those straws. But yeah, so it's really funky.
That's really good.
You like it?
Yes, and it tastes nothing like pine.
Okay, cool.
Like not even a hint of pine anywhere to be found in this drink.
Well, and it's dry gin, so that's probably the piniest of the 3 gins that are up here. The other gin that I wanted to talk about is seriously one of my favorites. This thing is amazing. This is Alchemist Gin. It's new to the state of Michigan.
I love the bottle.
The bottle is sexy.
I kind of want to buy it just so I have like this top. Like
The,
just sitting on
the
my
top,
counter.
it's like a designer top. The
It is.
bottle
It
is
does
made
look
of
very
crystal,
designer.
which is like super crazy. So.
Okay. So you could like save it and use it as a decanter later.
I guess, yeah. So I'll let you smell that. There are 23 botanicals that are happening right there. And the kicker for Alchemist, it's from Spain.
It smells very clean.
So as a Spanish gin, what they do is they only still by the light of the full moon. So they do 3 macerations where they put it through the still 3 times. So they do it the night before, the night of, and the night after a full moon. It's the only time they still.
Okay.
And the reason at the night of the full moon, they have with all these botanicals, the one that they really specialize in is Muscat grape.
Okay.
So it's almost like a grappa, like a grape vodka,
Yeah.
and it's very delicate. And all of these botanicals, not one is more than the other, so it's all like super balanced. So to do a Spanish gin and tonic, they're like, so for the United States, we drink more gin than any other country in the world by volume, right? You know, but tiny little Spain, second most per volume gin consumption in the entire world.
Not have guessed Spain.
No, I know. So they have like these tons of like amazing gins in like gin culture there is crazy, but they like to serve it in like really big glasses, and they only do like for example they do like their tonic culture is just as big, like the tonic water that they use and stuff.
Yeah.
And I need a bottle opener. Oh, yeah, I need a bottle opener for this. And so the tonic culture is just as crazy as the gin culture over there. And so I really enjoy it. How do you open?
You ever used a wine key to open a beer bottle?
Oh, it's not a twist up. I was going to be even more embarrassed if it was a twist up.
It's not a twist up.
I'm turning red. I don't know why I'm turning
Oh my gosh,
red.
and there's right in front of our
the
faces
bottle opener
here.
right in front of me. Yeah, there's that one there too.
It happens.
So yeah, so they do equal parts gin and tonic. And that's what I think is so amazing about it. I'm going to put a little bit more tonic in there. And they give it a stir, and then they always do something crazy with their garnish. And so I'm just going to do a lemon peel. But it is that simple. It's that beautiful. And go ahead and give that a try. I'm pretty excited about it. So that is the Alchemist Gin, and it is new to the United States. People can get it in Michigan. I think it's in Pennsylvania too. But
It is super refreshing.
isn't that amazing?
It's like reminds me of spa water.
I love it. So Fever Tree Tonic Water. This is their elderflower tonic water. They do like a traditional Indian tonic water. They do all sorts of tonic waters.
Yeah.
But I love the elderflower tonic water.
And you can buy that locally in the stores?
Yeah, pretty much anywhere. It's at Meijer and all those big places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so equal parts gin tonic, but you have to have really good gin and decent tonic.
Well, yeah, I would not like this if you gave me a London Dry.
No.
Like,
not
I would
at
not be drinking that
Not
at
at
all. You would need to put so much other stuff in there for me to get that to go down.
So I want to hear from everyone here. What are your opinions on gin? Do you guys like it, hate it? I want to know what your favorite gin is, because there's so many different gins out there. And then if you have a gin drink recipe, drop it in the comments too, so we can feature it.
Yeah, because I definitely like to try some more. I mean, this is broadening my horizons. This is something I could drink by the pool.
Absolutely. Well, cool.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.